Morning. How are you?
Fine, fine.
Just an update on what happened today.
The matter was referred to the JP's office for judge allocation.
Sorry?
I said the matter was referred back to the JP for allocation of another judge.
Strange, absolutely strange developments right there. But this is just a quick update right now because you know that Mnangagwa Mutsvangwa it was supposed to have his bail ruling today. Unfortunately, you know, very sad developments indeed, sad developments. Let me just read quickly what ZimLive is saying out. So Justice Esther Moremba recuses herself from delivering judgment in Mnangagwa Mutsvangwa's bail application. Judge cites personal reasons. Matter referred back to Judge President for allocation of another judge. Mutsvangwa arrested May 8 for trading forex. I mean, there have been allegations on the table that Mutsvangwa may have been within the battle with the issue of Starlink. You know, these are just people speculating online. But we all know that he was arrested for forex trading. But the other people that have been given bail by now. But there's been really a lot of interesting developments. I saw twice, I think, Mutsvangwa trying to speak so good about President Mnangagwa, but we all know, you know, what's possible. But at the moment, nothing is possible, right? There seems to be, you know, hands that are really, really tight to just make a decision. It's very sad when you see a judge recuse herself. It means there must be some pressure she's feeling, and she knows what's right, but she's afraid that if she makes that decision, there may be consequences. Again, the issue of peddling within the parameters of the judiciary is what people are going to be talking about. Guys, how many people can see that they are simply wasting our time? Like I'm saying, ZANU PF is simply wasting Zimbabwe's time, because I thought by now we could be seeing fireworks, a lot of work being done, you know, developments, but you know, there's just simply bits and pieces of things. I mean, so many projects that were started that are just stuck as we speak. Be it roads, we talk of the Mbuzi interchange. I can never forget that project. You know, I also heard that the new villas that they embarked on, again, they were started late. They're not catching up with what's going on within the SADC visit. I do not understand when are they going to really take our lives so serious and investing in how can we make this country a better place by really focusing on important things. Now, this is really sad for Neville. Very sad. That's why this issue is deeper than we think. And I think there's so much that we don't have today as far as what's going on within ZANU PF is concerned. But also people has been speculating that he had ambitions to take over from this, you know, as a successor. Honestly, I can only imagine if I could have a successor like Mutsvangwa. I don't think he could qualify to be in that position, unfortunately. I mean, I'm saying this graciously, you know. And we also heard again last week that the mother is having high blood pressure as we speak. She's not feeling quite well because the situation of her son is really taking its toll on him. But I saw Mutsvangwa talking about the very same issue, and he said, let the justice take its course. Take a listen.
Well, this is a matter which is before the courts. Let justice take its course. We obviously experience we are going through extreme difficulties, but with the fortitude we've seen both mother and father, we've seen the products of this revolution. We have the stamina to bear it all, but I'm also confident that his siblings will always be strong as their brother who is in the courts. But let the justice take its course.
He looks dilapidated, really looks very much tired and done. How the mighty have fallen. I don't forget the speech of Mutsvangwa that Kanamaneta with this Zimbabwe, you must also go take the arms and fight like we did Fort Smith. And another statement he said as well when when Chanakira was talking to him, asking that, guys, why can't you also involve us in most of these deals that happens in the country? And his response was very brutal. He said to him, you don't have the money to actually be able to be part and parcel of these billionaire deals that are going on in the country. What I'm just trying to preach to you right now is that Zimbabweans, you need to understand that we are human beings at the end of the day. There's so much of evil that's going on in the country that has been normalized for decades. And I guess it's just that time where God says it is enough. And let us be like the Those were the side of Jehoshaphat. We're just going to wait and see what's happening within the camps. But I'm telling you, ZANU-PF will go down being the most humiliated regime ever because of the evil that they saw. Guys, people were killed. People were hurt. Children were left being orphans as we speak. There's been violence in the country for many years, actually. But they thought that this can just going to go down. No, guys, it doesn't work like that. I guess. And I pray that this issue of Mutsvangwa will be a lesson to every Zimbabwean that evil does not pay. It comes with consequences. And also doing evil on behalf of politicians is not worth it because you're going to pay it deeply. You're going to pay it badly. And I'm sorry, I feel for him, but unfortunately, there's nothing more I can do, honestly. So, moving on, we're going to be having the story of Chivayo. I remember last year, and I also mentioned it here, when I saw online that allegations where Chivayo was given the 182 million tender to actually print a ballot paper. And you saw what happened on the election day. Do you remember? There were no ballot papers. Although there were confirmation from ZEC itself saying that no, we are prepared, ready to go. There were no ballot papers. What a shame and an embarrassment. And I'm still saying to Priscilla Chigumba, my lady, these kind of games you guys are playing, you need to stop. I'm telling you as a sister, you guys need to stop because this is costing so much to individuals who are innocent, especially their purpose. Guys, people did not come for these games that you're doing. People came to fulfill purpose. Look, the poverty in our streets. Look at our children. Look how many kids are no longer going to school. Check families that are being destroyed by a lot of evil from politicians. Someone has to put a stop to this. Like yesterday, someone has to put a stop. So the news works is reported actually that Wikno Chivayo, was given the tender to actually print the ballot paper and nothing happened. So I'm going to read their statement right now. They said ex-convict businessman Wikno Chivayo, who is close to President Emerson Mnangagwa and other high-profile government officials corruptly got a windfall from a murky Zimbabwe Election Commission. It's like 40 million tender to supply electoral material for the 2023 general elections, inflating some invoices by up to 235%. An investigation by the Hawks is revealed. The news Hawks has been investigating the story since the last year's elections after getting tips that his ZEC under chairperson Priscilla Chigumba had entered into a shady deal with Chivayo and his business partners to supply biometric voter registration kits for the disputed polls. The procurement deal to supply the kits, equipment and other election material was valued at 40 million in total. In terms of the agreement obtained by the Newsworks, the advance payment was made of almost $19,957, which was also 20 million. That was 50% of the contract value. This means the closed tender, which was selective or restricted, given to Chivayo and others without a competitive bidding process and transparency on account of time limits for the polls and patronage, was worth 39 million, almost 40 million. The deal was approved by the Office of the President and Cabinet, OPC drawing. In President Mnangagwa and Chigumba, evidence gathered shows this investigation began with the gathering of tips and pieces of information before trading together a complete picture. As Zimbabwe moved towards elections in August last year, ZEC in February initiated a procurement process and handpicked Chivayo, an ex-convict, and his partners to supply key electoral requirements, biometric voter registration kits, and voting materials. So now you will see what happened on the day, right? Things went haywire. Nothing was working. It was chaos. I mean, what an embarrassment in the region. I mean, the most educated community were not able to stand for what's right. And the issue of Chivayo, I wish with all of this that's happening on the backdrop of this man, I wish he cannot even break the way that he does, because things are going to be bad for the brother. Life is going to turn ugly for him. I don't know. Let's keep watching and see where this is going. But unfortunately, I don't see it anywhere. Honestly, they may think they are smart, but I don't see it anymore. That's one thing to do wrong in hiding. I've always been saying it's one thing to steal 10% out of 100, but when you steal 90 out of 10, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? It is a process. Like these guys are simply giving each other monies, messing up with Zimbabwe's destiny. I feel for them, and I feel for what's coming for them more than anything else. Guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. Looking at Mutsvangwa, the son, the drama that is unrivaled right now. Also looking at the story of Chivayo. I want to hear more from you because they do read for these comments and they need to know what you guys think. Because my take is, it's a shame that we have such kind of characters within the parameters of government and we're still again getting tenders. The Gwanda solar project, another looting scandal. Now we're looking at the ZEC. We're also hearing this telling it was another channel of looting again. I'm surprised that also the president is being accused of actually being able to endorse these deals, which is making it worse. Guys, once again, I'll see you a bit later on with more updates. I love you so much and make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. See you later on. Bye for now.